Okay, so let's start all that all over. We lost all the volume on that. Thank you, Carter, for letting me know. That's a great way to kick off a good show. All right, so with that, we're on YouTube, we are on Facebook, and we are on Twitch. As Carter just let me know that the mic was out. So if you're on one of those, thank you for joining us. This is HavenShine Reviews. We are doing a fall preview of what's coming on TV this fall. We're going to cover the best bets of all the stuff that we know about that's coming. So with that, Sunday is the first day. So we have Legend of the Hidden Temple from CW. Now, I've been watching a lot of CW, from COVID times, I've caught up on like everything. So CW has earned my respect and is probably the second best network of the five major networks. Maybe running with NBC is number two. So they're pretty much neck and neck. So I love the shows on CW, the 100, Arrow, Supernatural, all those things. They had some great shows. This one to me is intriguing, and I'm going to definitely check it out. If that doesn't whet your appetite enough, you can try Dexter, New Blood on Showtime. Dexter was a huge, huge hit in the past. Whether this lives up to it, I don't know, but I'm going to find out. I will definitely check it out. This will be secondary because I am definitely going to watch the CW show first. And the third option is Fox's animated shows. You can just watch all of those, and if that makes you happy, then that's not a bad thing. So, as Carter is definitely going to, yeah, like Dexter was a great show. So if you haven't watched that, binge it, watch it, and then get into the new one, and then you can see what the differences are. Also on a Sunday is Killer Camp by CW. I know little to nothing about this show, but it sounds intriguing. Sounds like a little bit of horror. So if you're into that thing, Killer Camp, hey, why not? Try it. Because your only other option is really NCIA, Los Angeles. But to tell you the truth, I'm kind of sick of those shows. I want something more. I want something better. All those NCIS, hey, watch the original. Okay, yeah, LL Cool J, I like him. Good actor. But these shows are all just recycled over and over and over again. It's the same premise. So try something different. And if that doesn't do it, The Rookie at 10 o'clock on ABC, I believe it is. Yes, ABC. That is probably your best option, at 10 o'clock or Seal Town. But those are the ones that I recommend on Sundays. The rest of the things, forget it. So football or those. That's basically your options on Sundays. So, Raised by Wolves. Yeah, that is a fantastic show. I've watched that. It is different. We'll just say that it's different. There really isn't anything like that on TV. So, Raised by Wolves is definitely something to check out. I don't have the information on when that comes. So yeah, as you just said, any word on the next season? I don't know. I haven't heard. So as of right now, it looks probably to be maybe January, because I didn't see anything on it up until December. But some of these shows, they don't know if it's going to be done until it is, because of the COVID factor. And hopefully, we can get that back on, because I didn't see any news about The Boys yet either, which is another show that I'm waiting for. Like that is one that yes, it did. It did cover it. Carter, it definitely flew under the radar, and I'm glad I checked it out because it looked different, and it lived up to what the expectations for me was because I wanted something different than the same stuff, and that's what you're getting on the networks. You're getting recycled NCISs, FBI's, Law and Order. You're seeing all the same recycled stuff, and it's kind of annoying. Not saying that they're not good. I'm just saying it's kind of annoying. So we're gonna shift over now to Mondays. Now that you know my picks for Sundays, Mondays little more crowded, I think. You've got first of all, if you want comedy, Neighborhood is hilarious. Bob Hart's Abishola is okay, but Neighborhood is just hilarious. So if you choose, watch something else on Mondays, and then stream, you know, binge watch, Neighborhood another time. Because on Monday at 8 o'clock, what you should be watching is Why the Last Man. It is a Hulu show, and I watched the first episode. Fantastic, fantastic. I loved it. It 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 has a nice story. You know, I don't want to give anything away, but obviously it's going to be about the last man on Earth. So you get to see what happens, how he becomes the last man. And it's very interesting and very scary as a man to know, oh my God, what if this did happen? So you might want to check that out. Ladies rule the world, even though they kind of do already. Um, because let's face it, if if a man wants something, basically, it's all up to the woman. So, but this is the real thing where it's all women and one guy. Every man's dream is to be the last man on Earth. Is it the best thing to be, though? Is it the best? So, so that is what I would probably go with. Dancing with the Stars. Look, I mean, if you like the dancing competition, okay, that's fine and dandy, but they really have no one good on this show. Like, there's no one good. So it is going to be a horrible season because you won't care about anybody, to be honest with you. What else is there? Of course, The Voice. Again, it's the same show it's been for a long time now. Are we done with these things? I mean, the ratings say no, but I say yeah because I don't even know anybody that's won. Like, I mean, I'm assuming that they become stars. I don't know who did, nor do I care. Like, I love music. I love all kinds of music, but I listen to what I hear, and so I couldn't tell you who has won any of them. Not one winner. Like, I can tell you winners of American Idol, but I can't tell you one winner from The Voice. So, so that is an option. So your choice on that. CW has 4400 reboot on at 9 o'clock on Mondays. So I'm gonna check that out. So I'll watch The Last Man, and then I'll watch 4400. Because I'm not gonna watch NCIS again. Recycled. It's the same thing. It's over and over. So I'm done with those. And of course, if you like NCIS, then you'll like NCIS Hawaii now. They get rid of New Orleans with Scott Bakula, and they bring on Hawaii. So again, recycle. But at 10 o'clock, Ordinary Joe on NBC. I watched the first episode. I liked it. I don't think a lot has happened on the show, but the story is excellent. And it's a story of a guy. You see three different lives, what his life could turn out to be, if, and if. One, a nurse, one, a music star, and one, a cop. So you get to see, what his life would become, by different paths. And I'm sure there's going to be some really good action. Obviously, as a music star, and of course a nurse being in a hospital, and of course a cop. There's got to be some drama there. So you get to see the story progress on each of those paths. So it's kind of a different twist to a TV show, and this is kind of different, even though you're getting three kind of stories the same as what you see on the TV, but now you're seeing it all in one show. So that's different, right? That's different. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The way it's sounding, good thing hockey is coming back. Yeah, well, that's what I'll be watching a lot of. But something like Ordinary Joe, I really liked. Last Man, I really liked. So Monday is looking pretty good for shows. Hopefully, 4400 pans out, and that will be, my Monday. Even though I will just be streaming them all later on anyway. But you may not. You might want to watch them live. But I have IPTV, so I can watch them anytime I want. Okay, so we're going to go to Tuesday. Tuesday. Oh, Tuesday is pretty bad. It's pretty bad because your choices are very slim. So you might want to make plans to do something else on Tuesday nights. Might want to do that. Because at 8 o'clock, you have The Flash. That is basically a choice, unless you want to watch The Voice or Bachelorette. And then a newcomer has come to town, and that's Chucky. You could watch Chucky. So that will be on Sci-Fi and USA. So, yes, and most of the people that were in it before are back at it again, same voices. So, I believe the producer and director, I think there's all the same. So you're going to see some Chucky. Yep, the little doll that murders everybody is coming to TV. So, your choices, Chucky and Flash. I'm going to watch The Flash. And I'll save Chucky for, whenever. And 9 o'clock, La Brea will follow The Voice. So it's got a winner to kick it off. La Brea looks really good. But it's on NBC. So take it for what it's worth, because NBC will just cut it at any moment, no matter if it's good or not. Outside of CBS, all these other networks, they just cut them. NBC and Fox and ABC, they never give a show a chance to grow. So if it doesn't go right away, it's over. Just letting you know, because we've seen it happen before. So keep that in mind. So if you plan on watching it, watch it. Everybody watch it and send letters and messages to NBC, because you will lose it if it doesn't do well right away. I'm telling you. That's NBC's and ABC's and Fox's track record. CBS and CW give their shows time. Just saying. After that, that's it. So go to bed early on Tuesday. That's all I can tell you. There is really nothing else good. And I know people are going to say, oh, well, what about this show? What about... You know what? It's crap. Okay? It's crap. If I don't have it down on this list, don't watch it. And I know there's people that are out there saying, well, how can you not like A Million Little Things? Well, A Million Little Things is very, very boring. I've watched a couple of episodes, and I'm like, nothing happens. Nothing happens. terrible. It's boring. I'm sorry. It's a depressing show. Don't watch it. It's depressing. So again, if you are watching, we are on Facebook, YouTube. We already have 1,000 plus followers or subscribers on YouTube. Throw us a subscribe and click that little bell. If you are watching us on Twitch, which I know somebody out there is watching on Twitch, don't be afraid to throw a follow. We got 188. The goal is 200 by the end of the month. Subscribers, there is currently 11. We need 25 for the month. Do not be afraid. That's how we pay for all the shows that come on this network. So some of the shows like this one will be on Anchor, Spotify, and Google Podcasts. So do that. And don't forget, leave comments, especially if we're live. We throw those comments up, and we are live. So you throw a comment down there, it's coming up. People are going to know what you have to say. So if you like a show that we mention, or if you like a show that I don't mention, put it, and then we can talk about it. So let's move on to Wednesday. Wednesday nights. Okay, so I just got done watching Survivor. I was gonna air at 9:00 tonight, and Survivor was on, and oh well, 2 hours. So that's why I wasn't even on exactly at 10, because I was watching Survivor, and then I had to set everything up. Glad Survivor is back. I missed Survivor, and they've had 2 years to make some new ways of doing this game, and they are beasting all over these new survivors. And 2 people went home today in the first episode, so I guess they're doing like 26 days this season. So they are like bringing them up and out the door. You are gone. So, and there's 3 tribes. 2 of them lost. 2 of them sent somebody home. Jeff Probst's back, of course, better than ever. So that is definitely my pick for Wednesday at 8. If you don't like that one, you can watch DC Legends of Tomorrow, which I binged, through spring and fall. I mean, spring and summer, all of the DC shows. Did not like the last season of DC Legends. I did not finish it yet, because I'm like, oh, this is just terrible. The whole season sucked. The last season. So now that I know it's back, I gotta finish that off and hope that they fix it. I hope they fix it, because it was a good show until this past season. So Survivor or DC Legends. There's also Star Wars Visions on Disney Plus. It's an animated show, so you can go check out that series. If you're a Star Wars fan, then obviously you probably will. There's also ABC has the Goldbergs at 8:00, and 8:30 is the new Wonder Years reboot. So somebody had asked me, oh, is it still going to be like Kevin Arnold and all that? I don't know if it's going to be Kevin Arnold. If it is going to be Kevin Arnold, it is a different family, for sure. They went African American cast for this one, and I'm going to check it out, because I am curious to see if they can keep that, the nostalgia of the Arnold family, and integrate it with a different family, being a black family in America. So I want to see how they keep both aspects of the Arnold family, and integrate a lifestyle of how a black family was in that time period. I don't even know if it's going to be the same time period. So I'm guessing it's going to be, because I'm assuming they're going to have to do narration and stuff like that. So it'll be interesting to see that, and I hope it's good, because you definitely need to have some diversity on these networks. It's been dominated by white families through all this time. Yeah, you get like the Cosby Show, and you get Family Matters and stuff like that. But we need a family that everybody can identify with as well. So we need every type of person. So we need to have more diversity on these networks. All right. So that is 8 o'clock. 9 o'clock, I have set in stone with Chicago Fire. You can watch Chicago Med at 8 o'clock if you want. You can watch all three. I don't watch all three. I watch Chicago Fire. That's it. I don't watch the other two. Not even when they do that crossover. Just watch Chicago Fire, then I just hope I can pick it up next time, because I don't watch the others. Chicago PD, I'm sure it's pretty good, but from when the beginning of Chicago PD, like, he was a horrible, dirty cop, and now all of a sudden he's a good cop. So it's like, no. You are what you are. They should have just kept it, But no, they wanted to make a series out of it, so they had to make him a good guy. Why? The Shield. Best cop drama ever. Dirty cops. And we got to see that. That was the best cop show. So at 10 o'clock, what can you? Million Little Things. That's the day that Million Little Things is on. Boring. I don't recommend it. Boring and depressing. Chicago PD, of course, we just mentioned. But the one I'm going to probably be watching is CSI Vegas. Yes, I know. Recycled. And it actually is recycled. I think a lot of the cast is coming back for CSI Vegas. So we're going to see some of the Sarah, Grissom. We're going to see them. So it is recycled, but I liked the original. And if it's the same people, I'm going to give it a shot. If not, I don't care. I may or may not stay with it. I don't know. I'll just know when I watch it. So you'd make up your minds on Wednesdays. That's what you have to work with. It's not impressive. Like, the shows are not impressive by no means. So as Sports Unfolded partner Eric said earlier, it's a good thing hockey is coming back. So I'll be watching a lot of Bruins. So we move on to Thursdays. Thursday night. All right. So you got a few choices. Most of them aren't good. I'm just saying right now. The one I'm picking is Dan Brown's The Lost Symbol. So that looks intriguing. Again, like the Hidden Temple. So it looks pretty good. I saw yes, Thursday Night Football. That's again, for the sports fan, Thursday Night Football. If you're not a sports fan, you might start want to think about this. So again, I'm going to try The Lost Symbol. That is, what is that on? Peacock. It is on Peacock. So I'm going to give that a shot. Of course, being on Peacock, I might not have to watch it at a certain time, so I might be able to watch it after the football game. And probably will. Another show at 9 o'clock, CW Legacies. That's probably your best bet, unless you're an SVU fan for like the millionth season. And if you're an SVU fan, I'm assuming you're going to watch Organized Crime, also Law and Order, Recycled. Like, there's a theme here. Like, these shows just like feed it to you, and you eat it up as a viewer. Don't settle anymore for these force feeding of the same show recycled 17 times. Like, look, NCIS, FBI, CSI, Law and Order, they are all the same. They're all the same. They're giving you the same show 15 times a week and you're eating it up. Stop. Watch some other things. There's so many good things to watch. Trust me. Check out some Amazon shows. Check out some Peacock shows. Check out some Disney Plus. Hulu, Netflix. They all have some great shows. You just got to find them. And if you're done watching those, then go back and watch some good shows. It doesn't take much. All you need is Amazon. You get IPTV, and you can watch literally everything, and you will never run out of good shows. It's the smartest thing you could ever do with your money. Trust me. Yes, okay, exactly. The Expanse, Carther. Good point. The Expanse. Great show. Like, there is so much out there. Don't for just the networks anymore because they're giving you the same damn show all week. Like, they put the voice on, what, 2-3 times a week? And I'm the Masked Singer, it drives me out of my mind because it's BS, okay? I don't care who's in the costume. I don't care. I don't care. I don't want to see a singing contest of stars that probably have already done music in the past for the most part. That's who's probably going to win. So it doesn't matter. I don't want to see any of that crap anymore. Damn. Getting upset now. There's too much out there. Be smart about your viewing. There's only so much time in a day. You only have so much time to enjoy life. Why watch the same recycled crap? Crap! Go binge Raising Dion. Brand new show this year. It's only like, 8 episodes? 9 episodes? Go watch it. Trust me, it's good. You'll like it. You will like it. Enough of this recycled crap. And now, we go to what, Friday? Friday, yeah. Like, CBS rules Friday nights. Yeah, I want to watch freaking Magnum PI. Like, I didn't like it with Tom Selleck. I don't like it with this guy. I don't care. I don't want to see it. It's the same as the other shows. Same as the other shows. And I don't like Tom Selleck's Blue Bloods. I don't like it. It's a joke. SWAT's okay. But, you got... There's nothing on Fridays. Go out. All right, so you got SWAT at 8 o'clock. Shark Tank at 8 o'clock. And you got Invasion on Apple. Go check that one out. I saw the previews. It looks pretty damn good. Probably be like 8 to 10 episodes. So you get it out of the way. After those 10 episodes, then you can go out on Friday nights. Simple. Because your only other option is 2020 and at 9 o'clock. And Nancy Drew. I haven't seen Nancy Drew, but I was told by my friend Becky, shout out to you, Becky, that Nancy Drew was a great show. I haven't seen it, but she said it was good. That's your options on a Friday night, unless you want to watch Blue Bloods and Magnum. Like, really? No. Hoping there's some Bruins games on a Friday nights. Jeez. Or some Celtics. Any game. I don't even care what game. I'll watch like Vancouver and Phoenix. Vancouver Canucks versus Phoenix Coyotes. Or is it Arizona? Don't even know anymore. I don't know. And Saturdays is even worse. There's literally only one show I would watch on Saturday, and that is Whose Line Is It Anyway? It is a funny, funny show. So Saturday, you can watch that if you're home. I'd go out and then watch it, you know, later on. That is Sunday through Monday. Look, there is not many days that are are good for TV, especially with the major networks. I'm hoping some of the other networks are releasing their shows. I think for the most part, everything is being delayed. I know right now, Walking Dead is running, and it's probably I guess it's going to be, this is the last season. I still love the show. I, you know, I just think it's really good. So, but there are other shows that I'm watching, and if I had my remote somewhere, I can run through a list. Let me get this. So, as I'm looking at this, Animal Kingdom is currently running. So, go watch Animal Kingdom. This is one of the best TV shows on any channel, any network. Excellent, excellent show. So we're gonna run through some of these that I've watched. One that was running in the summer was Absentia, and that is Amazon. If you are familiar with the show Castle, she is fantastic on this show. They've had 3 seasons. It did not air this year, but they are doing another season. I don't know when it is going to be airing, but go watch the first 3 seasons. You will love that show. Just started watching American Rust. Watched the first 2 episodes. Great story. Little slow. Like, things happen, but sort of don't happen. But the storyline is really good, and so I have on my list American Gangster that I'm going to try. Again, another show that aired this summer, brand new cherry flavor. It is very odd, and you should not let children watch this movie, this series rather. But it is fantastic. It's craziness. Let me see. Cobra Kai should be coming January 1st, so winter is looking pretty good with that. Evil is currently running as well on Peak. No, it's Paramount. So check that out because that's a really good show. It's in its second season. It was on CBS last year, and they decided to run it on Paramount, which I don't know why, because I thought it was a great show. And still is a great show, but now it's on Paramount. There's a new show called Ghosts coming. I don't know about that one. I'm going to try it, but I'm scared, to be honest with you. It does not look that good. I think the idea of it is good, but it doesn't look good. The biggest surprise of what's airing right now is Heels. Now, we already did a review on this, but Heels is phenomenal. Stephen Amell from Arrow is in this. It is spectacular. It doesn't matter if you like wrestling or not. You will love this series. Guarantee it. I'm guaranteeing it. um, looking through, there's what I've been binge watching lately. Also, is Jupiter's Legacy is pretty decent. I'm interested in LA's Finest coming back, but I did not see that in the new shows for the fall. So I'm wondering if it's coming back in like January or February. Jessica Alba and Gabrielle Union is in that. Think of, well, it is Gabrielle Union is, the character from Bad Boys. So it's just like Bad Boys, but only with them two. That's basically what it is. And you'll see what I mean right from season one. So Loki, of course. Go if you haven't watched Loki, go check that out. I still got stuff like Nine Perfect Strangers to check out. I haven't done that yet. I plan on doing that. Raising Dion, I've already mentioned, so you should watch that. And another one that's airing right now is season 2 of C. It's airing now, so watch C. Go back, watch the first season. It's a pretty good. It's a pretty good season. Jason Momoa, Aquaman, he's in this. He's good. This is good. This is a good show. It was a big surprise for me. I don't know when Snowfall is coming back, but that was another show that I really liked, as well as Snowpiercer. Also, Star Trek. That both. What is it? Discovery? Is it Star Trek Discovery and Picard? I don't know when they're coming back. I haven't heard anything. Um, but again, I didn't see anything about Supergirl. I didn't see anything about Superman and Lois. I'm only assuming that they're going to be coming, mid-season. I don't know. I haven't heard anything about that. I don't know. The Boys, of course. You got to see The Boys. You want to see a superhero show? Watch The Boys. The Boys is fantastic. Falcon and the Winter Soldier, again, I don't know when that returns. Mandalorian, I haven't heard anything about when that returns. I'm thinking January or so. I got Mosquito Coast on my list. So these are all shows that give it a shot. The Nevers, you know. Started watching The Third Day that came out last year. I don't know if it's coming back. I don't think it is. So I'm probably watching it for nothing. The Underground Railroad, I don't know if that's coming back either. Have no idea. They're not giving us much information on these shows. They're all in limbo. Titans. Oh, that's pretty damn good. So I believe it is in season two, maybe three. But I'm watching season one right now. So, uh, a dog of a TV show, literally Turner and Hooch. Now, if you've seen the Tom Hanks movie with Turner and Hooch, fantastic. Love the movie. It's a great movie. Oh my God, the series is so bad. Oh my God, I, I, I can't express enough for you to stay away from that. Stay away from that. And Yellowstone, I don't know when that returns. It's supposed to be a summer thing. I don't know. I don't know. Everything is all up in the air. The schedule is all shuffled around. So, that pretty much sums everything up that we know here at HavenShine. Uh, you know what we think you should watch. You tell us what you're watching. Let us know. Let us know. I mean, there's a lot to be out there. Yes, I know, Eric. Football. Football. We know. And there will be a lot of that being watched. A lot of it. So, if you're watching, subscribe, comment, like, share. Very important. Sharing is very important. It is our lifeline. You gotta share. You gotta comment. That helps us out a lot. That's how we know how we're doing. Impractical Jokers, of course. Love that show. Love that show. Didn't see anything when the new season was coming, so I'm up in the air about when that returns. It might already be going now. I haven't seen it, so I need to check that out. Because I love that show. So subscribe and do all that stuff. If you don't want to watch and you want to listen to the show, you can simply do that by going to Anchor, Spotify, or Google Podcasts, and Rhode Island Broadcasting shows that are live will be on there. If you are on Twitch, please follow us. We only need 12 more to hit 200, our goal for the month. Subscribe. That's how we pay the bills. That's how we keep the shows rolling. That's how you get great shows like jam sessions, with all these musicians that play like Stonehill and Portals and all of them. Rest. Joe. Oh my God, you got to see that Joe video. So again, if you're on YouTube, please subscribe. Click that little bell so you always know when we're airing. You'll get the notifications. So that pretty much wraps it up. I hope you enjoyed the show. I hope you figured out some of the shows that you might want to watch on what days, when to make plans, which is most of the time. And, thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.